Oh, good. We got some people. Let's wait till we get some more. We're going to be running drills today. You know, this is the Milwaukee 3601-20. This came out about a year and a half ago. You know, this is not their fuel, it's just brushless. It's just a drill driver. Well, this is a Works drill driver. It's the Works Nitro. Model number WX130L. And this is probably the newest drill out of the bunch, the new Bosch GSB 18V65. Just got this yesterday. And this DeWalt Atomic DCD 794, I think came out a year and a half or two ago. There's only one thing three drills have in common. Tablet cells from Works. Tablet cells from DeWalt, the power pack. And I'm going to be adapting the rigid tablet cell 4-amp battery to the Milwaukee because rigid doesn't make a small battery. I mean, Milwaukee doesn't, rigid makes the battery. You would think out of all the, since TTI has, this is their top dog, and then rigid is their middle, and then Ryobi's their little baby brother, you would think Milwaukee a Pipeline would have announced at least a 3 or 4 amp tablet cell battery. No, I got to use the rigid battery on it. So at least 3 of these, and of course, Bosch, their new expert batteries are supposed to be coming in whenever they ship them to the States. You know, so I'm just got to use the regular 21700 cell tabbed. So 3 of them are tablets and 1 isn't. And I don't know who is going to be quite, well, I think the Bosch will be the strongest one, but we'll see. Because this Milwaukee surprises a lot of people. So we're going to be running some fasteners. And we're going to be doing some drilling. Let's wait to see how many people we have. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Ryobi at all. I got a lot of Ryobi tools. They are awesome. Just that their best drill happens to be their Gen 2 HP drill. That's leaps and bounds above all these. That's 850 inch-pounds. It'll beat all these drills. So it's not even, it's in a much higher class. In fact, I think that new 2nd gen HP drill from Ryobi, which I have the hammer drill, will even beat the new 801. So, okay. Let's start doing this. Ooh. But all these drills are similar. Except this is a hammer drill, drill driver, and drill driver. They don't make this new model, the 65 is a drill driver. I don't know why. Okay. Let's run these 3/8 by 6 inch power lags. And let's see if the 794 can even put it in on speed 2. What do you know? It did. Okay. Okay, let's go with the works. In speed 2. Wouldn't quite put it all the way down. Okay. Now, I'm tired of wearing these glasses. They're fogging up. It's a little warm here in Illinois today. Okay. And of course, we're running the rigid max output tabless cell battery since Milwaukee won't bring their small one out. What do you know? It put it in. Okay, let's go with the new Bosch. Speed 2. The only difference is the battery's not tabless. Well, almost all the way down. Let me finish putting that down. I think that was with the works. Actually, let's remove them now. Let's see if I can remove it on speed 2. Nope. Okay. Let's see if speed 2, the Milwaukee, can do it. Wow. Okay. Let's put it back in then. It's in speed 2. Okay. The only thing I hate about the DeWalt 794 plastic chuck. You know. Let's finish putting this one in. Now let's try to remove this one on speed 2. Okay, let's put it in. Okay. Now the works. Speed 2. Nope. Okay. Let's install it again. On speed 2. Wow, it just quite won't do it. It works. It just runs out of steam on the last inch. Speed 1. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the Milwaukee, brushless. Speed 2. That was too easy, but we'll go with it. Let's try to remove this one with it. Speed 2. Put it back down. Speed 2. Okay. Now let's go with the 794 DeWalt. Let's try to speed 2, remove this one. Put it back down here. Well, that works. Okay, let's go with the Bosch. Try to remove these in speed 2. No. Let's see if any of the other drills can do it. It's one thing that handicaps this tool, not tabless cells. Okay, since I won't do these in speed 2, and the battery hasn't lost anything. Okay. Now, let's go with the Milwaukee, brushless. Ooh. The Bosch can't remove any of them in speed 2. Okay. Now, let's see which one of these can remove any of these. Let's go with the Milwaukee first. The rigid battery is still fully charged. And it's in speed 2. Okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah. This is only 550 inch-pounds. It's not even it's not even their best drill. It's not even a fuel. And this is 575 inch-pounds, and it is their best drill in this category, but it doesn't have the best battery. So the Milwaukee is not even a fuel, but it's got tabless cells. The Bosch has 25 more inch-pounds. Technically should be stronger, but it has a weaker battery because it's not tabless. Ain't that funny? Okay, now. It's the funniest thing I ever did see. Let's keep doing this for a while until I decide to run bigger fasteners like these. That's funny. You would think the Bosch would win. It's newer. It's German. But I think the battery holds it back. There's one way to find out. Let me take the battery off and see if I can find my adapter. See if I can find my adapter, which I found. Now let's make sure. Okay, now we're running tabless cells from DeWalt. That's funny. So with this battery, they tend to drain. We'll see if the tabless cells help the Bosch any. Four-amp power pack tabless cells on a Bosch. Speed 2. Wow, that cut out. Okay. Now let's drive this in. Okay. Wow, what do you know? Tabless cells. I'm hoping the expert batteries get here soon, so I don't have to run my setup, but it's no big deal. Now let's put her in speed 2 and see if she'll remove them. I doubt it, but maybe. We'll see. No. Okay. Now, I guess this is unscientific or scientific of a test, but let's see. Let's take the DeWalt now. So we're using the same battery now. Same power pack. where sometimes these chucks act up. Okay. Speed 2 for the 794 with the same 4 amp power pack. See if it'll remove it. Not that one. And not that one. Let's see if another drill can remove it. Okay. Let's leave this alone. First of all, let's go with the works and see if it can do it first. And speed 2. Because this is a tabless cell. Nope. Nope. Okay. We figured that one out. Okay. I don't know. I'm doing crazy testing here. The power pack helps the Bosch out a little bit, but not 100%. Okay. Now, let us put the rigid tabless cell on the Milwaukee in speed 2 and see if it can do it. Nope. Try it one more time. That's a hot one. Wow. This is crazy testing I'm doing here. We're still playing with the same legs. It's just kind of funny to try to see what drill can do what. I don't know. I mean, this might be the newest drill from Bosch, but they got to get a tabless battery. They got to get their expert batteries here. Okay. I think we'll move on now to maybe bigger legs. Okay, let me figure out how to do this. Always takes time to set everything up. But I tell you, Milwaukee needs to put and make at least minimum, let's see, if it was a 4 amp forged battery, you'd have just one row of batteries. If it was a 3 amp, they would, I think, take 1 or 2 batteries out of it. They need to make one. It's pretty funny. I have to use their rigid Middle Brothers battery to try to equal the other batteries. I don't know. Milwaukee, I don't know, whatever. They should have come out with their battery first and then let Rigid and Ryobi come out with theirs next. But they let the Middle Brother and the Baby Brother first. Of course, neither one of those have a 6 amp, pouch cell or an 8 or a 12 tabless cell. So it's an advantage. Milwaukee has all 3. A pouch cell, which is the 6 amp forge, tabless, which is the 8 and 12 amp forge, and then Rigid and Ryobi are stuck with the little 4 ampers, but Milwaukee doesn't bother to make one. Okay. And it's still fully charged. And this is a heck of an adapter. I went online to get this bad boy. I think this was $30. Okay. It's really funny. And DeWalt, so smart, they have the 1.7 power stack, the 3.5 power stack, the 5 amp power stack, the 4 amp power pack, the 8 amp power pack, and I have a 9 amp flex volt battery, which I heard flex volt might be coming out with tabless cells. Can you imagine what you'll get if you put a flex volt tabless cell battery onto a DeWalt tool? Oh, brother, a lot of runtime. Can you imagine what you'll get out of your flex volt tools then? So, but still, DeWalt has a better coverage in batteries. The 1.7, the 3.5, and the 5 power stack, the 4 amp and the 8 amp power packs. So they have everything covered. Milwaukee only got 3 batteries. DeWalt has 5. That's not my problem. Okay. Now, we're going to try a different setup here. Against my better judgment, I'm going to run the new window Ryobi socket. Hope it doesn't break. Okay. Still fully charged too. Okay. Let's go with the 794 DeWalt. Let's run. These look like about 4-inch. I think we'll put them in previously done holes right now until I get bored. And speed too. Yep. That's as far down as that one goes. Okay, that works. Try to find just as tight of a hole. And speed too. That's as far down as that one goes. Okay, now the Milwaukee. Put it in speed too. Wow, let's try that again. That was too easy. Space them far enough apart so I don't start cracking this wood up. Speed 2. Okay, that cut out. Now the only thing left is the Bosch. And we got to remove one of these. Let's try to remove it. Speed 2 with the Bosch. Nope. Speed 1. Now Now let's try to put it in speed 2. It's as far down as that goes. Let's remove these now. I don't know what that was. Got it in the strongest mode. Let's put it down. Let's see if it'll go down any further in speed 2. Okay. Speed 1 all the way down. Now we try to remove it in speed 1. Should be able to do it if I can bite it. It's got a magnetic thing in it. Okay. Put her back in. Speed 2. Speed 1. Let's switch up tools here. Okay. Let's do the works. Speed 2. Nope. Speed 1. Try another one with the works. That's a hot one. I can feel it. Let's try speed 2. Speed 1. Okay. Let's pony up to some bigger lags here. Let those stay in right now. Okay. Much bigger. Maybe too much bigger. Nah, it won't go all the way through. I doubt it'll do it in speed 2. That might be stripped out. Or I'll try it with the other one. Sometimes the heads on these, when this has multi-grade, see, these are for pulling out stuck fasteners that are stripped, but sometimes when there's this many, it doesn't do it right. Let's try it. Okay. Let's go with the Bosch in speed 2. Still far, fully charged. Speed 1. Okay. Put that in because it grabs it different. Now let's remove it. Let's just remove it in speed 1. Oh, that's hot. Okay. Now, let's try another one. Let's try the DeWalt. In speed 2 with the 4-amp power pack. Trying to figure out where I want to put it. Maybe right here. These drills. Let's speed 1. Now let's remove it. That's a hot one. Okay. Now, let's move on to the Milwaukee. So far, the Ryobi window socket's holding up. Speed 2. Tell you one thing. It always seems like it's fast. Okay. This is a new leg too. Maybe it was used a couple times. Speed 2 with the Milwaukee brushless. Speed 1. Okay, let's remove it. Next time I ain't putting it in that low. Okay. Now, let's go back to the works. Speed 2. I mean, it's pretty embarrassing. It's a little warm. Works here has tablet cells. You can buy these batteries, I think for $140 a pop, or get them in a kit with a tool. And somebody like Harbor Freight should have came out with tablet cells before Works. And I know who the cells these are. They're tabless cells from the same manufacturer that Fastener batteries gets their cells from. So that means, if I'm guessing right, I looked at the battery case. I also, because I had to take apart a Fastener battery a couple months ago because it fried. My problem, because I used on too heavy of a tool. But I noticed when they show the picture of these cells, it's the same color. So the same manufacturer that makes these works tablet cells also makes the cells for Fastener. So that means Fastener will probably have tablet cells sooner or later. I'm sure the prices will have to go up, but just imagine, wow, we're getting leaves already. That's unbelievable. It's because it's so dry out here in Illinois. I mean, we haven't had hardly any rain in June, July, 4 months. These leaves are starting to really coming down. Today's only, what, the 4th? But Harbor Freight needs to come out with tablet cells. Milwaukee needs to take their tablet cells and make a 4 or 3 amp hour. I mean, come on, Works can do it. Fastener is probably going to do it. They use the same battery manufacturer. Why not? See how warm this is. It's not too bad. Okay, let's do one more shot at this. Let's try virgin wood. I can hold this. That's in speed 1, of course. That's as far down as I'm going. Okay. Now, I don't mind splitting some wood near the end, just not in the beginning. Okay. This is DeWalt Atomic 794. Okay. We move some tools out of the way. Split the wood, what do you expect? But I put it in. Okay. Now let's go back to the Bosch. That's my newest one. Then the next newest one out of the bunch would be the Works. Then after that, it would be the 794. My oldest drill out of the bunch would be the brushless from Milwaukee. Okay. Okay. Try not to split the wood, but that's impossible. Go with speed 1. Let's not do it there. Now let's just do it here. Wow. She did it. Leave that in. Take it out. Okay. Now let's go with the Milwaukee. Then we'll run a couple drill bits and then I'm done for the day. And the reason why I'm doing a YouTube live so early, I got stuff to do this evening. If I was going to do a YouTube live this evening, it'd probably be close to 11 o'clock at night. Drills are kind of quiet compared to impacts, but maybe another time. Okay. trying to find a spot where it won't really split it. Okay, speed 1 with the Milwaukee with a rigid battery. Okay, now let's remove all these. Okay. So like I say, if Works can come out with a tabless cell battery, that kind of embarrasses Harbor Freight. I guess that kind of embarrasses, well, Bosch, they had a tabless cell battery. It was in Europe only. They didn't bring it here. You know, they're Plus. But the expert batteries are coming here. And I'm probably going to only buy the first one I get. It'll be out of the expert line batteries. I'll get the 4 amp. I'll get the 8 amp 3 or 4 months later. These batteries are not going to be cheap because they have to be imported. So I'm guessing probably the 4 amp expert battery will probably be, I'm guessing, $160, $170. I'm guessing it's $160, $170 for it because the tariffs. And, you know, unless they make them here, I kind of doubt that, but it would be nice if they make, because Bosch Tools is in Mount Prospect, Illinois, one of their headquarters. And in fact, I think it's their headquarters for the whole North America. That's only an hour and a half, 2 hours from me. So why not make the batteries here? In the meantime, I'm sure their new tabless cell expert battery 4 amp is probably, it's crap. It's probably going to cost $200. Forget 170, probably $200 by the time it gets here. And you know their 8 amp hour tabless cell expert battery probably costs $250 because everything's going up. We all know that. So if you see anything on sale, whether it be Lowe's, Home Depot, Ohio Power Tools, or Acme, get it. You know, I mean, please. Okay. By the way, I do have their new ratchet coming in. You know, Bosch, their 18-volt ratchet. It'll be in 3 weeks. And I have their new stud and joist drill coming in 3 weeks. I think both those tools are expert line. So then I'm going to pit the Bosch 18-volt ratchet against the rigid 18-volt ratchet that I have to see who wins. It'll be close. And we all know Milwaukee comes out with theirs in January. It'll probably smoke both of them. But it's also going to be $50 more than the Bosch. And they also have a new one-handed recip saw, but I can wait a couple months to get that. It's their latest tool line. So let's remove some of these. Let me get a glove. Okay. Speed 1 on the Bosch. Okay. Now let's use the Milwaukee with a rigid battery. You can tell how much faster the Milwaukee is. And they're both in speed 1. So far, this is holding up. The Ryobi window. Okay, 794. Oh, I won't grab that. That's a hot one. I felt it through the glove. Of course, now I got a hole in my glove. Okay, now let's go back to the works. Okay, not bad. Now, let's see what people are saying. Yeah, Milwaukee Fuel does. Even though out of all the drills there, let's make sure I got this. Out of all the drills I have, probably this Milwaukee brushless is probably the oldest. Well, it actually is the oldest one. I got this a year and a half plus ago. And for not being even a fuel drill, it packs a punch. And I have a oddball battery on it, but it is made by them. So somehow it works the best. They need to make a 4 or 3 amp 4-inch. That way for the lighter tools, you don't need a 6 or an 8. Okay. Now, let's do some drilling. See how long I've been online. Not that long. Okay. Okay. See what I'm going to run for bits. I'd like to run one of these Stinger bits. We'll see. Three-quarter inch Stinger. Let's see if it stings. Now I will wear some safety glasses. Okay, let's run it in speed 2 on the works. Compact drill driver with their 4 amp tablet cell battery. Okay. That was in speed 2. Now, the DeWalt Atomic 794 in speed 2. Now let's go with my hybrid Milwaukee. Let's go with the Milwaukee 3601-20. This is the drill driver with the rigid tablet cell battery. And in speed too. Whoa! Okay now. What is this? Let's try that again. Let's try that again. That first one freaked me out for a minute. God, this brushless Milwaukee has power. Must have been an imperfection in the wood. Now let's go with the Bosch. This is my newest compact drill. The only one that's actually about the same size will be the FlexiClick Gen 1 that I have. And it's a little bit weaker than this. C2 in the Bosch GSB 18V65 with their 21,700 cell, not tabless battery. And then we'll throw the DeWalt battery on it. Okay. Let's go tablets on the Bosch. Okay. Now it ain't coming off. Let's do that again. In speed too. Okay. Now let's go with a spade bit. Let's go with a Spider Stinger spade bit, 1 inch. Let's run the tabless 4-amp power pack from DeWalt on the Bosch. Okay, let's pull that off. Let's run the Bosch battery on it now. Okay. Now, let's go on to the DeWalt 794 with a 4-amp power pack. Okay. Now let's move on to the Milwaukee brushless with the rigid battery on it. And it's still fully charged. Okay, let's move over to the works. Speed 2 with their tablet cell battery. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Now, I'm going to do one cut, and then this will be the end of the video. Let's put it here. Get everything cleared out of the way. This will be part of my Milwaukee pipeline event that I'm having. Yeah, I know it's a Master Force boost bag, but this is where I have my 12-volt Milwaukee saw. That's the newest one. Okay. Get a battery. Make sure you guys can see this. With my new Works blower, that Milwaukee. Here, I'm going to blow off everything. So, don't know if anybody missed anything there. I don't know anybody missed. Let's flip this over and cut it. One more cut. Okay, if anybody missed anything. Didn't know my internet went out. Everybody's still there. Okay. How come this phone's not connected? Okay, one more cut. Let's make sure this will do it. Lower it a little bit more. So let's just lower it all the way. Okay. Try to split this in approximately half. Didn't cut anything else. Okay. I'm good now. Now I got enough OSB. Plus what's in the corner right there. For when my new Milwaukee M18 fuel Gen 2 surge comes in, and like I say, the new Gen 2 surge from Milwaukee comes out. It's supposed to be out by November, so I'll have enough OSB to do a bunch of demoing of all my hydraulics. Not just that, I'm also going to put it against regular impact drivers. I've decided why not. By looking at the pipeline video, it looks pretty fast. So something that fast, I'm kind of interested to see if it can beat any impact drivers. So, okay, Eric the Bearded Tool Guy signing out. I'll be probably going live again, probably like next Tuesday or Wednesday. It cools down. So, okay.